Our Howard TV did research where they do like a Q rating thing, and they try to find out, you know, how many people are aware of me. Everyone's aware of me. There's no problem with awareness.
Right.
I'm 98 or 99% awareness. Like you could show a picture of me to people. They did it with Baba Booey. I don't know why Baba Booey and Artie, but they didn't even use you. They were like, what do you think about Baba Booey? What do you think about Artie? Everyone likes Artie. Artie's super funny. They describe him as, you know, a little bit crude, but funny, and they likable. Baba Booey, everyone loves Baba Booey. I'm reading the research, and then it gets to me and they go, well, because Howard's so controversial, maybe this is the reason for the results. Like, 40% of the people kind of like me. The rest of them think I'm a fucking asshole.
Really?
Crude.
Everybody loves Artie.
Oh, Artie, yeah. They love him.
But are you sure they really know who me and Baba Booey are?
I don't know. They like you. they seem to, they know who you are. Wait, I think I even have that. You know what? I didn't print it out. I was so disgusted. I said, I'm not doing this on the air.
Artie, they even break it down to like demographics, who knows us, men, women, what age, and
give a report like
hold on, let me
I mean, do a brief report. Don't go into every detail, but it was you and Artie, right, are like likable.
Like, appeal. Okay, here you go. 71% of adults 18 plus like Artie, 29% dislike him. 53% like me, 47% don't like me. 32% like you, Howard, 68% dislike you.
Wow.
See, like, I'm on the show with these fucking guys, and I'm the least likely.
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm the clear winner there. Wow.
You have like you're
You
almost
are
like
a
you're
juggernaut.
like, you know who you're like? You're like Brad Pitt, or you're up there.
I'm a fat, cuddly little bear.
Your likability factor is through the roof.
Yes.
You're the kind of guy advertisers are looking for. You should read the live commercials,
Yeah,
not me.
right. I'm the whore guy.
This is the best one. They ask about certain attributes, and they give you some buzzwords. So, people interviewed, 67% thought Artie was funny.
Right. Read mine. Skip down to mine.
Okay. In order, the top amount of people think you're rude, Howard. That's 55%. 43% think you're creepy.
Creepy. Can you imagine? I'm reading this thing. I go, not only am I rude, I can deal with.
Okay.
Creepy.
My first two were creepy and rude, but they're much lower numbers.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
41% think you're overexposed. 41% think you're kooky and wacky. And 38% think you're aggressive. So,
anything nice?
No, it was one more horrible thing than the next. And I'm saying, well, they ought to make an Artie channel or a Baba Booey channel, not a Howard channel.
Hold on, Artie. Here's the best one. So Howard's top 5 are rude, creepy, overexposed, kooky, wacky, and aggressive. Even when you get down to my 5th attribute, 21% of people think I'm funny. Howard didn't even get funny.
Yeah, I'm not even funny. I'm a fucking wacky, creepy guy.
See, I don't think that these. How many people did they ask?
100.
And where?
It was 100 people.
No, this is like Artie. This is like a real,
Yeah,
survey.
give the company that does it, because it's like.
It's called eScore, and they do market poll research for 1,100 people. It's basically
It was
like
1,100 people, but they do a cross section.
And they base a lot of stuff on this research they do.
Do you ever think that like maybe they think I'm that other Howard Stern, the fucking
The
Anna
guy
Nicole
who-
guy? Is that possible?
Took care of Anna?
Because he's creepy. Am I creepy?
No, I mean, look, I'm
It says
a
23
guy's guy. I've never thought you were creepy. I think you're hilarious.
It says
but
23%.
I don't know who they're asking.
23% think I killed Anna Nicole Smith. Wow.
You got to think of women who think that like having any nude chick is creepy. Like,
Why don't
they
you switch
consider
seats
that.
with me? You ought to do the show. I mean, we would clearly do much better if you were running things.
Oh, my God. We'd rule the universe. He has
right.
a 71% rating.
71% likability, Artie Lang.
You see, all this fucking thing does is get me shit on the show.
Gee, I would have thought you were at least 5% creepy.
He's not creepy at all.
I'm way creepy.
Not according to that survey.
No, people love you. They hate me. I'm reading this thing. I'm laughing my ass off. I go, Jesus Christ! It's a Howard Stern show, and I'm the shithead.
Thank God Artie's here.
Right. Thank God, man. Don't you ever leave.
Well, either God.
Let me tell you my
God
heroin-
might take me.
Let me tell you my heroin horror stories then, if that's what you like.
Well, they like. See, people love a guy who's flawed. They
Yeah,
really
I
do.
mean, why don't you get on heroin?
Yeah, that's an idea.
That makes you more likable.
Gary in Los Angeles. Go ahead. Gary? Whoop, gone. Gone with the wind.
Howard, can I just give you one more thing off this report?
Yeah.
So they did a summary at the end, And they said Artie and Gary scored better in awareness among, key Howard TV demographics, blah, blah, blah. 2 attributes shared by Artie and Gary, funny and kooky wacky, are qualities we would hope to see associated with the Howard TV brand. Howard clearly has his fans and enemies. He is still a well-known personality with polarizing appeal who comes across as rude.
Yeah. Like Gary and Artie are funny, and I'm not.
Yeah,
Let me remind people of my Ted Kennedy impression. I'm going to take that out right now. Let's settle the fucking score. It's ridiculous. I'm funny.
Well, it's clearly. I mean, look, there's something
You
wrong
don't
with
have to argue. You got the result.
No, just because there's something wrong with it because.
Hi, this is Grandma Caprio. This might have been why you guys.
Come on. Why they like me? Because you're abusing my grandmother.
By the way, no, I thought it was hysterical.
I don't want to say anything anti-Gary because I love Gary, but clearly Gary's not a comedian.
No,
like
he's
these
funny.
people aren't. I think
Artie.
Gary is funny. The people think what the people think.
Artie, the results are in. The public has voted.
Well, I'm insulted as a comedian that people think Gary's funny too.
He's not as funny as you.
Well, what percentage said you were funny, Gar?
Hold on a second. When they ask people, do you think Gary's funny, 21% said I was funny.
Oh.
And what does
That's not a
Artie's
lot.
score?
67% said Artie was funny.
See, you're much funnier than Gary.
Well, why don't you come in here and host the show then, Mr. Ha-Ha?
But it's funny because, I'm looking at, I guess they threw out a bunch of buzzwords and they give you the top 5, percentages. So Artie's number 1 thing is funny, and then next people thought he was talented, then kooky and wacky, then a distinctive voice, and the last thing on his list is rude. Your top thing is rude. See, you're rude and creepy, and I'm creepy and rude.
Wow, good.
You didn't get talented?
No,
You didn't get funny?
Well, my psychiatrist is going to get an earful today. Book out the next 3 hours, Robin. That's right. So I'm reading this. I go, that's some research. And I'm so happy they sent it to me. I can't tell you.
Yeah, what are you going to do with that?
Gee, isn't this a good report? I suck. I'm a creep.
Who do you thank for that
I'm rude.
information?
I don't
Why
know.
did they pick us anyway?
Doug Goodstein forwarded it to
There
me
you
so I
go.
can feel good about
Your buddy.
myself. Yeah, some things can be a secret, around here.
I would bury that report. When I read that last time, I'm going, this is not a good thing.
Yeah, he sent it to everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, a douchebag.
There are some times when you don't need to see that report.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's going to change as a result of it. Why send it?
Doug, it's not going to help me when I have my big meeting today and tell people that they're not funny and that they need to do this and they need to do that.
I'll say, excuse me, what does Artie think?
No, it's great. What's great about that report is he has all the attributes for a Howard TV brand. Gary has all the attributes for a Howard TV
but
brand.
Howard doesn't.
The guy who's Howard TV does not have the attributes for his own brand.
You can't be on your own station.
You can't be on your own station.
I am now resigning, like Governor Spitzer. Robin, stand at my side. I resign.
But I will come back.
I will certainly be a subscriber to Artie Baba Booey TV.
Gary, when they were discussing the Q ratings earlier, how is it possible that your comedic rating is higher than Howard's?
It didn't say, it's not my comedic rating, it's whether people thought I was funny or not. And sometimes you could be funny, maybe they think I'm funny looking. Maybe they think I'm funny when Howard yells at me, but they don't take that into account for Howard. You know what I mean? It didn't say that I am a better comedian.
Right.
It said that they find me funny.
But they didn't. But the funny part was that they didn't think Howard was at all.
Well, because I think that Howard has other characteristics that override that, at least in people's mind. The first thing people think of with Howard is he's rude and all that other stuff. So, I don't know how funny doesn't turn up on Howard's chart. Don't get it.
It might be that he's just so polarizing to the mainstream public that they just can't.
Yeah, but if you talk to 1,100 people and you're supposed to be getting a cross-section there as fans, you would think that the first thing they would say is, why do you listen to Howard? Because he's funny.
Right, and it's odd that he's created this forum for yourself and Artie to be funny and popular, yet he isn't.
Listen, I'm a producer of a radio show, happens to be on the air. Do I crack a joke once in a while? Yeah, but I wonder if people find me funny because they like the way I react when he's yelling at me.
Right, so it's not necessarily that you have
Right, they didn't qualify what funny means.
Your Q rating that they discussed earlier.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with that? How have you possibly eclipsed the guy whose show it is, who hosts the show?
Listen, I'm thinking about opening up a school for likability, funny, charming, and how to be unrude and uncreepy. I clearly have captured the public's imagination in a way that we haven't seen in this country.
I'm a bit of a guru to a lot of people, and let's face it, I'm smart, I'm funny, I'm good looking, I have great bone structure, I'm popular, I'm not creepy, I'm not rude, I'm likable, talented. People who've known me for years have known this, and it's not new news to them.
So dare we say welcome to Lang Nation.
Welcome to Lang Nation. And it is kind of odd that no one would know that, really, if it wasn't for Howard. But I guess people will forget about that. People love a loser, baby.
If the Yankees said to you, all right, we'll let you play in a game, would you lose the weight so you could get into some kind of...
To play in a game?
Yeah.
And face a major league pitcher?
Right.
I would love that.
Would you lose the weight?
Yeah. And I would do anything.
Well,
I
let's
would love
get
to,
him that.
So
I
if
would
I
love
can
to
get you
stand
that, if I
at the
can
plate.
call the Yankees,
Yeah.
I'm going to work on this.
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you right now, Gary's going to work on it. I don't do anything.
Would you do it with the Mets?
Oh.
No, I said major league pitching.
All right. You could probably hit any pitcher on the Mets, right?
Well, Santana might give you trouble.
All right, so if I could get you an exhibition game with the Yankees.
Absolutely. I'd lose
You would
whatever
lose
you...
weight.
Oh, my God.
Whatever we want.
I would love to face a major league pitcher and
You
just
would.
see what that looks like. A slider, a fastball, yeah.
But you got to get in shape. You got to. You got
I know. Well,
Don't make a mockery of this.
Yeah, I mean,
with
take
me
it
out of
seriously.
shape, at least the pitcher has a chance of striking me out. If I get in shape,
You could
Yeah.
hit it. Do you think you could hit off a Major League Baseball pitcher?
I'll tell you what, I'm arrogant enough as a frustrated athlete to say, I bet he doesn't strike me out.
Wow.
Really?
And that's probably
What are you
people's
saying? Like a
heads just
foul out,
exploded.
or you're saying?
But I'm not. I'm talking
No.
You're
about.
saying you can get a hit.
I'm talking about. We talked about this before. Gary's going to laugh now. I'm talking about the shittiest pitcher on the Tampa Bay
Oh, you
Devil
can't
Rays.
do. It's
Oh,
gotta be a good
stop
pitcher.
it.
Let me ask you something.
No, not a good. A good
What if I
pitcher
take a
strikes
guy-
out
what if I-
A-Rod.
What if I take a guy from the Yankees, pitch against you, guy who sits on the bench? You know, he doesn't really play. He's a backup
Gotta have a
guy.
major league contract as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What about
What is this?
what about John Maine from the Mets? Fan of the show, in the
All
starting
right.
rotation, big name pitcher. You think you can hit
Why
him?
is in the starting rotation? Are
Are you insane?
No, I'm not insane. And I'm saying I don't think he wouldn't strike me out. Like if you gave me 5 at-bats,
Right.
I don't think he'd strike me out every time.
No, we're not giving you 5. What do you mean 5 at bats? You got to go through 5 different times?
yeah, I mean, you got to let a guy get his,
Hey,
get his
Robert.
bearings. Come on.
right, if you had
How much
Artie,
time do we have
if
for
you-
this?
What do you think's good?
if you
How
have
much
5 at-bats-
time?
if you
what
have-
the fuck are we doing?
By the way, I want to show you.
Eric the midget?
I want to show what you're dealing with. Here's video. This is from Howard TV. This is Artie falling during the softball game. If here he is, just so you know. Jingle Ball Blacks. You're on. Oh, I don't know what that was, but anyway, here.
I thought that was the.
Boom. There's Artie.
Yeah, get the fucking video of me hitting the ball off the broad in Vegas.
Oh, I got to see that again.
I'll bring in the video. That's when I was thinner.
Can I see
I'll
it
bring
again?
in the video of me fucking getting a hit in Gordon Lamatti's 500th win. that was sad. Look at that. That was Robin's older sister who came over to
Can
help.
I see that one more time? That is funny. Come on.
You know what? You can all go fuck yourself. I have video of me like
There's the
killing
ball.
him.
Yeah,
The ball is
1981.
hit, and you
1981,
back up
your
to
ass.
catch.
Back to Artie.
You fall, and the ball hits you.
He didn't get to the ball.
What happened?
Notice that Will, who's a smart manager, has me at shortstop.
What happened to my athlete there?
I fell. It happens to the best of us,
What
man.
happened there?
It happens to the best of us. That was in Central Park. It was still chilly out.
Right.
Artie, if I got you 5 at bats, how many times could he strike you out?
I bet he's. I'll say if you give me 5 at bats,
Go ahead.
I bet I hit the ball. I make an out off a hitting ball, not a strikeout, 3 times.
Is that an average time you go through the rotation 5 times in a game?
Well, no, 4 is probably the average.
That's what I was going to say. Wouldn't
'Cause it would
be
give
more
him a
like
little
4?
warm-up.
Hold on a second. Let me talk to Artie rationally. For
Well,
a
I
second.
would, I would take batting practice first.
But wait, in your heyday, in the best you ever were, what would you say was the average speed of pitching you were looking at?
My senior year in high school, we played.
You're talking about a guy who throws.
You asked the guy a question. Let
My
him answer.
semi-pro. Okay, do I have to go to semi-pro summer
Yes.
of '86 when I led the team in home runs on average? 436 batting average. I'd probably say about 80 to 85.
Okay, so you're talking about a guy throwing a 93 to 95 mile an hour fastball.
So what's the difference between 85 and 93?
Huge.
No,
Did you get a lot of hits?
Enormous.
When it was at
a lot of
85?
hits. Robin, please.
Oh, I'm just
The
asking.
guy had over a 400 batting average.
436.
No, but you want to know something? There's a way big difference. I was just reading a book by John Grisham. This guy hit 500. He was going to the majors. They were going to sign
did, John Grisham?
No, there was a book he wrote about this guy
It's
who was
a-
going to.
I know,
He was
it's-
going to write, and he went to the major leagues, and he just.
All right, this is all ridiculous.
Why do you
Can
think
I
there's a
arrange
minor
this?
league
Can you
in
arrange this with John Maine?
I'm going to try.
All right.
I would try because at least it's somebody we know. The Yankees, I don't know.
Can you lose 70 pounds by August?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
It's
See, I
going to
don't-
be in August?
Oh, all right. When do you want to do it?
See, I don't know if
I
they'll
don't
let
know
him.
when they'll do
All right.
it.
Can you
That's
lose?
middle of the season.
Can you lose 70 pounds by next week?
Well, listen, after the Middle East, God knows what I'm going to lose.
I don't know that they would. I'm guessing that they wouldn't want him to pitch fucking around during the regular season.
So,
I
so
guess
it would
it's-
have to go down now, and Artie would have to be out of shape a
But-
little bit.
or it would have to go down like probably not even now. They might have to wait till October. But I'll ask. I'll ask.
Yeah, we have to wait till the Mets are out of it in October.
Yeah, until they win the World Series.
Yeah, right,
Well,
whatever.
then let's get the Yankees to do it.
Hey,
They'll have
listen,
more time.
listen, I
you
think
mean they'd be afraid to let John Maine pitch to Artie Lang?
Can you
They're not
imagine
gonna let
Howard?
him hurt himself pitching against Artie.
First of all, his agent
how
doesn't
would he
want
hurt
it.
If you
himself?
were a season ticket holder,
His agent
right,
doesn't want it.
and you found out that your number 3 pitcher on the team couldn't pitch because he hurt himself pitching to Artie
How would
Lang.
he? If he, you mean
you never know.
it's the
Sometimes
same
you-
as throwing
Anything can happen. You
warm
can
ups.
blow out your arm.
out.
But
at
he could
least
throw
you're
out his
working.
he could throw out his arm at practice.
His
But you're
agent,
working.
His
You know,
agent doesn't want it because
He's not
after I
doing something
rip a
stupid.
fucking double up the line off his ass, he'll be worthless.
Like,
You're so funny because
time striking out Artie.
How would he injure himself
You
pitching?
never know.
He has to practice pitching against somebody. So instead of using a warm-up guy,
if you weren't involved in this is
Right.
you're funny because if you weren't involved in this,
Gary,
and
hear
you
what
read
I'm
in the
saying.
paper that this is how it went down,
if
you'd
he
be
did-
pissed.
No, if he did something stupid. But
You would
in
say-
other words, he's got to physically stand on a
I
mound.
got what you're saying, but you would
Why
even.
don't you let me finish a sentence?
I don't know.
I don't get it. I got to move on anyway.
Well,
Thank you.
Gary's
All
the
right.
funny one.
Just line it up.
Fuck you.
Why are
Fuck you, I said
why
the
are you
fucking-
arguing with Gary?
You're like Paul Abdul. You don't let me finish. All I'm saying is, if the guy, the reason this is different, I know what you're saying. You're saying that, like, if, when Marco ran against Stuttering John or something,
right.
The guy physically, at some point, goes to Shea Stadium, or wherever he plays or practices, and he practices throwing. And if a guy is standing, they do this lots of times. They have a guy stand in and practice standing at the plate and trying to hit.
Actually, they don't with a.
Yes, they do. They do it sometimes, even when they want to see how a guy hits. In other words, because the pitcher needs some practice.
Right. No.
Let him practice with Artie.
But okay, so
Just go
Wait,
ask.
okay, so now let me
if
answer-
John Maine can't pitch to Artie, something wrong
They
with
Let me
would
answer
never
that.
consider it practicing when he's pitching to Artie.
Right, it's frivolous. And let me ask you a question. If you read in the paper, you weren't involved in this.
Gary, why are you
just said-
talking John Maine out of it on the air?
You just said let me.
Gary,
you
Gary, go call John Maine.
How come you get to talk?
Because I'm the host of the show. It's Howard Stern.
But you're not
show.
funny.
People
That's right.
don't
I'm
like
not
him and
funny,
he's not
and I'm
funny.
crude, and all
you're
of it.
rude. You're
All
crude
right.
and you're rude.
All right, please go make these
And
calls.
you have a distinctive voice.
Don't waste your time here. You're not interesting.
I want to get the tape of Robin saying you'll never hit the girl in Vegas.
here we
You
go.
said it. You said it.
I bet you he can do it.
And the girl was going to kill me in basketball. I was ripped off in
if
basketball.
his batting average was over 400 against an 83 mile an hour pitcher.
Yeah, but that was how many years
Wow,
ago?
doesn't
Summer of
matter.
'86.
He still got it.
Once you
It
start getting up to
does matter.
88 miles an hour, it's a different ball game.
Okay.
No pun intended.
and the balls have movement to them. I get
yeah,
it. But
Dee's
John
got,
Maine,
and
believe me.
they've got
Do you
force.
still think you have the same eye?
Your eyes haven't changed.
I have nothing.
Unless you're Ted Williams.
Nothing.
My skills have eroded. It's just such erosion.
It's very sad seeing you fall enough. So
It was. Look at that, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you think you can hit anything?
That never happened in the old days, man. I could play ball. I'm done. It's over. You're right. Let's not do this.
This Major League Challenge. Are you afraid you've bitten off more than you can chew?
No, I'm never afraid of that. Insert your own fat joke here.
Hey,
They said I couldn't hit off this broad. The first pitch she got near me, I laced a double in anybody's league to left center.
Here comes the pitch. She's winding up. She's very serious. I think we're going to see a good one. Ooh, and Artie hits it. That's it. First good pitch. He hit it.
Good pitch.
And that's it. The game's over. Artie wins $10,000.
They said the chick basketball player would kill me. I won the game. I was robbed at the last minute by a ref who was clearly paid off by some sort of woman's movement.
Artie at the top of the key with a basketball. The jumper off the glass. He hits another.
$500 down for me.
And this time I'll give Robin and the fans another big surprise by hitting off a Met pitcher.
So you love being doubted.
See you later, Howard. Huh?
You love being doubted. It just fuels your fire.
Yes, I love being doubted.
The other thing that seems funny is you wanted to face a major league pitcher. So why would Gary try to recruit someone from the Mets?
I know. Well, that's going to be the asterisk. If I get a hit off this guy, they'll say it's Mets, not Major League, and I understand that. But get a Devil Ray up here.